All right, what's happening, everybody? It's your boy Keenan. Welcome to today's vlog. Here to talk about the LSU-Alabama matchup of that BCS National Championship, in which Alabama blanked the Tigers 21-0. The LSU ended up just having nothing going on the offensive side, and Alabama showed the reason why they're the #1 best overall team defensively. But most surprisingly of this matchup was the performance by A.J. McCarron, who was showing that he was the true X factor of this matchup. 234 yards passing in this game. No touchdown passes, but a couple of big passes to the receivers Hanks, and without Marquise Mays. Marquise Mays suffered a hamstring injury on a punt return. He had a great punt return, but ended up pulling off his hamstring and was gone for the entire game. Now, that was a tough break for Alabama, but the rest of the players for the receiving corps for Alabama, they ended up stepping up in that matchup, especially Hanks coming up with some big pass catches over Tyrann Mathieu, the All-Americans, both Tyrann Mathieu and Morris Claiborne. But a lot of people talk about Trent Richardson of Alabama being a good factor of this matchup. I don't think he was too much of a factor, especially in that first half. Yes, he did score a touchdown, 96 yards rushing in this game on just 20 carries, and he did had the only touchdown of this matchup, but he wasn't too much of a factor. It was really that defense for Alabama that prevailed over LSU, and this was a tough break for LSU because I really thought they had a chance of winning this matchup, especially going through all the circumstances that they had to deal with this season. At the beginning of the year, they had a lot of tough matches against Oregon, and then they played at West Virginia, and they had to deal with a lot of off-the-field issues with some of their top players for LSU, and I thought they had a chance of winning the national championship this season because they stayed focused and they remained undefeated until that national championship. But it was a tough break for LSU, but Alabama deserved this national championship, and they did show that they were the better team over LSU. Just like in the first game, the reason why they lost in that first matchup was because of a couple of miscues that they had, and they had missed opportunities, missing field goals, and that's the reason why Alabama lost that first matchup, but they were still the better team over LSU. But it was a great national championship, and I was so excited of what we've seen this season in college football. Now, I would like to talk about overall what I did in my win-loss columns on all of my picks. Overall, I was 146 wins and 62 losses this season, making my total percentage 70.19%. I made my 70% mark. I'm very proud of myself. Big pat on my back. Worked very hard, and I'm looking to to improve next season. Now, I'm going to catch you guys all later on throughout the year. We're actually going to head towards the NFL draft. We have the East-West Shrine game as well as the Senior Bowl, and I will talk about all the key players that you need to watch and all of my rankings for the NFL draft coming up up in April, and I'll keep you guys posted on all the latest news in college football in the off season. Thank you for watching this vlog from Pro Football Exclusive. I'm your man, Akeem McCall. Be easy.